and welcome to Club 7, Episode 5 of The Pilgrimage on FM24. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode, it's the Carabao Cup final against Sunderland. So let's get straight into it, and I'll show you the team in just a moment. Okay, here is our team then, and it is Simon in goal. Back four is Gomez, Botman, Sutalo and Svoboda. Gertruide behind De Jong and Guimaraes in midfield. Brabels on the left, Echeverry on the right, Ferguson up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant wants us to pick up where we left off last time out. Given that we're playing a strong local rival in the final, I'm going to emphasise the rivalry. So I'm going to pump the fists, say it's a big rivalry, we're favourites, I'm expecting a win. And let's get out there and see if we can grab it. And as you can see, I am going 3D for this one as an experiment because it is a cup final. So we'll see how that goes. And kick-off is just seconds away now. And let's get out there and see if we can do it. And it is Sunderland who get us underway. Angerin down the left-hand side, tackled by Bruno Guimaraes. And the highlight comes to an end. I have got it on extended highlights as well. So hopefully there will be plenty of action. And we're approaching the 10-minute mark, and it's another Sunderland attack. Maestro standing over a free kick, and he's gone for goal, and it is a corner saved by the keeper, and it'll be a right-footed Angerin in-swinger to the near post, and it's wide of the far post from the header. Highlight comes to an end, and Sunderland will be well happy with how they've started now. We'll demand more, and we'll think about how we're going to cope with what they're throwing at us. 20 minutes in, and they have been the better team. So we've got loads of work to do, and plenty of room for improvement, I would say. So at the moment, and now it is a Newcastle attack. Gomez to De Jong, plays it back to Botman. De Jong onto Guimaraes, into Evan Ferguson, finds Echeverry. Svoboda gets to the byline, crosses it in, and it's cleared by the defender. Sutalo picks it up, plays it down the right wing for Svoboda, who turns, gets his cross in. And at the far post, Leandro Brabels heads Newcastle into the lead. It is Sunderland 0, Newcastle United 1. So we've got the lead in the cup final. And now we just need to hold on to it and preferably extend it. So just over the half hour, still 1-0. And not much first half action to speak about in front of this capacity Wembley crowd, but we're on the attack again, although it's in our own half. Sutalo looking for a pass, finds Gertruide, who gives it straight back to him. This time he plays it to the right for Svoboda, who goes past his man, gets the cross in, and the header is over the top. Svoboda's playing really well at the moment. So he is the standout performer along with Brabels. So so far so good. Svoboda to Guimaraes, plays it back to Sutalo, into Gertruide, finds De Jong to Bruno Guimaraes, back to Botman, finds De Jong. Botman played forward for Brabels, who plays it into the box, and Evan Ferguson applies the finish, but is he offside? VAR is considering the verdict and has given the goal. We've doubled our lead just before the half-time break, and at half-time it is Sunderland 0, Newcastle United 2. So let's go into the dressing room, give the lads some words of encouragement, and let's go and have a look at fitness levels and whether we need to bring anybody off. At the moment, I don't think we do. So I'm going to send them out there for the second half with no changes. So Ferguson gets us back underway. De Jong to Satalo. Plays it forward, and the highlight comes to a very abrupt end. So it was just a kick-off highlight. Echeverry's free kick, and that is just over the top of the crossbar. So we're strutting our stuff at the moment. Boyce Clark's goal kick. We've won possession back. Echeverry to Brable's, breaking forward. Brable shoots, and Boyce Clark with the save. So we've got a corner. Right-footed Svoboda in-swinger to the near post, and it's headed away. Botman to Svoboda. Echeverry to Svoboda. Echeverry across to Gertruida. Highlight comes to an end, and we move on. So coming up to 55 minutes gone, still 2-0, and still not going to make any changes yet. Another free kick. It's Echeverry with a chip into the box, headed away. Satalo's header ends up in the arms of the goalkeeper. And Boyce Clark drops it to the floor and then kicks it forward. Satalo picks up the loose ball, finds Botman. He plays it left to Gomez, into De Jong, forward for Guimaraes. Through ball doesn't find its target, but we retain possession, and Brable's shoots, but he's offside. So it wouldn't have counted even if it had found the net, which it didn't. So an hour in, and we're starting to think now about the possibility of changes. I am going to go work the ball into the box, as my assistant suggests. And now we do need the first batch of changes, but not until after this highlight. And it is Gomez with the left-footed in-swinging corner. Headed away. Ferguson to Gomez. Plays it to Echeverry, who shoots. And it's deflected for another corner. Highlight continues, so it will be another Gomez in-swinger. And it's headed away. Echeverry with the ball to Gomez, who loses it. And the highlight does come to an end. So let's now make those changes. Guimaraes needs to come off. And we'll bring on Cockbill. And also, I am going to take off Gertruida and bring on Stransky. So 2 changes now. Give it another 5-10 minutes. We'll make another 2. Boyce Clark with the free kick. Soonsup Bell. Back to Mosquera. To Renan. Into midfield for Gordon. Back to Thomas. Renan with the ball over the top. Satalo gives possession away, and Sunderland are in. Soonsup Bell shoots and scores. Sunderland have the deficit. It is Sunderland 1, Newcastle United 2. And now, time for those changes. So, Echeverry's going to come off on the right wing, and I'll bring on Ansu Fati. And Frankie de Jong in midfield, if I can, which I can't. So we'll go with Brables instead. And I'll bring on Alexander Isak. And we'll let the highlights continue. So into the last 20 minutes, and we've got one substitution remaining, and that's going to be, it is going to be Frankie de Jong. He's shattered. So I'm just going to have to play somebody out of position, and I think that's going to be Carlos Roberto. In fact, I can move Botman forward. We can do it like that. So Roberto swap with Botman. Botman swap with Stransky. And we'll confirm those changes. We've got just over 10 minutes to hold on. Let's demand more and see if we can get the third and decisive goal. There's nothing more I can do now. Play for set pieces will break the game up a little bit more and waste some time. Only a couple of minutes away from full time. We've got 6 minutes of added time to survive though. Ansu Fati to Svoboda, gives it back to Fati, to Satalo, and it's played to Botman, Stransky to Gomez, Isak to Gomez, plays it into Isak, and the shot is wonderfully saved by Boyce Clark in the Sunderland goal. Gomez with the in-swinging corner then. And we don't manage to win the header, but Gomez will have another chance. Satalo plays it back and the highlight comes to an end, but we get another one. Roberto to Gomez. Down the wing, finds Isak, who's dropped deep, spreads it to the right for Svoboda, forward to Ansu Fati, and Ansu Fati's cross, and the header is brilliantly saved by the Sunderland keeper. We've got just over a minute of the added time remaining, so it's a Gomez corner. So left-footed in-swinging corner to the near post, and that's a comfortable save for Boyce Clark, and that should be enough for the win. And very shortly we'll see the lads lift the trophy. There is the full-time whistle. So we have done it. It is a 2-1 triumph, and we're mounting the steps in the centre of the pitch for the trophy lift. So I'll just let everybody enjoy the moment. And there it is. We hoist the Carabao Cup aloft, and it is Sunderland 1, Newcastle 2. And I'll be back in a moment. I'll show you the Premier League table and tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, here is the Premier League table then, and as you can see we are 11th in the table with 9 wins, 8 draws, 11 defeats, 35 points, 12 adrift of the top 6, but as you can see, confirmation that we will be playing European football next season. At the moment it is the UEFA Europa Conference League, but there is still a chance we could sneak into the Europa League. So let's have a look at when we're going to come back on the next episode. I'm going to get a few games done, and I'll bring you back for 2 massive games at home to Manchester United and away to champions-elect Liverpool. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.